our contractors, most distinguished contractors. And of course, the most important people in the room, the media. I recognize you for being true partners to us across all spheres. Kindly allow me to rest on all other existing protocols. For me, today is not a day of talk. As you can see, I'm not holding my speech, I'm holding Jaji's speech. So it's not my speech because I think most of the things that I had on my mind have been mentioned by him. But I'll say this very clearly. The fire service, by the grace of God, very soon, when the bill of the fire and rescue service is assented to, will play a major role in our national development. For any country to attain her potentials, the position of the fire service cannot be taken for granted. I say this to the FFS. You are a sleeping giant. The time to wake up to your responsibility is now. The city of New York alone has 255 firehouses, including 37 emergency medical services and 3 fireboat stations. That's New York. The city of Los Angeles, LA, has 106 fire stations responding to traffic accidents, strokes, heart attacks, medical situations, and of course, fire. The city of New York, the New York Fire Department, employs 11,000 uniformed firefighting employees. That is not the state, that's not the country, the city of New York. 11,000 uniformed firefighting employees, 4,274 uniformed EMS, that's emergency medical services employees, and 2,096 civilian employees, giving us a total of 17,370 employees. In the United States of America, there are 1,041,200 career and volunteer firefighters in the US as at the year 2020. Tokyo in Japan, the Tokyo Fire Department, also known as the TFD, has 18,408 employees. The total number of firefighter personnel in Japan is 167,500. What does this statistic, what does it mean? It means that there is a direct correlation between sophistication, industrialization, and fire service. Because the more you develop, the more commercialization takes effect, the more you grow as an economy, the more you need to expand the cost of your fire service. Fire service is directly related to development in any nation. Nigeria is one of the biggest economies in the world, in the top 20 or top 25 economies. It means that for us as a people, we cannot continue to pay lip service or nonchalant attitude to the issue of fire service. I personally believe, this is my opinion as an individual and my position as the Minister of Interior, that the fire service should be and will be the major employer of labor in Nigeria. All we need to do is to put on a thinking heart. Look at our barriers and know that the ideas that we have, the strength of our ideology transcends any barrier that we might see on our path to development. Having said this, I said it when I visited the Fire Academy. It is time for the fire service to rise up to our responsibility. Your responsibility is not just about combating fire. Your responsibility has to do even with forecasting danger. Forecast. We have to go beyond, we have to migrate from the era of corrective activities to the era of being proactive, which will lead us to preventive measures that can, of course, save us billions of naira. I do not want, as your minister, I'm talking emphatically, I do not want your performance to just be valued around the number of buildings, infrastructure that, in a year, you were able to quench the fire. That's not the strength. The strength lies in the percentage decline that I see in fire outbreak. That tells me that your preventive measures are being put in place. It's very important that you understand your responsibility is not just about firefighting. Your responsibility is about rescue management. You are supposed to be, and you must be, because you have to be, the first responder on emergency situation. So your responsibility goes beyond fire. One, extinguishing fire is a responsibility. Protecting lives and properties is a responsibility. Rescuing and protecting people in the event of emergencies, including accidents, road traffic collision, etc., is a responsibility. And of course, protecting people in the event of other emergencies, such as natural disaster and other issues. This remains part of your responsibility.